Welcome to this shoulder and neck reset. This is a really quick and really easy way to find some release, to find some space through the neck and the shoulders. It feels absolutely amazing. It's great to do at your desk as a little movement break. You could also do this at any other time of day whatsoever if you're just needing a little bit of a stretch through your neck and through your shoulders. If you are sitting at your desk, you may just want to come a little bit forwards on your chair so that your armrests are out of the way. Otherwise, if you're sitting on a stool, no problem at all. You could also do this standing as well. So let's get started. You'll begin with your arms just bending at your sides as if you're holding a tray. And at the elbows, just feel heavy. So they sink downwards towards the floor and the upper arms are gently hugging in towards your sides. And you'll begin by rotating your arms away from each other and then back in towards each other again. So just taking a breath, bringing this simple movement to your shoulders, internal and external rotation, which creates some lovely space across the chest, widening the collarbones. And just notice what's happening on your back. So are you drawing your shoulder blades together as your arms open, or is it possible for you to keep your shoulder blades fairly quiet and actually wide across the back of your rib cage rather than squeezing them together as your arms open? So just letting these shoulders drop away, the elbows feel heavy, taking a breath. This is just the first part of the movement. So I'll add another layer here. So we'll keep the forearms rotated away from each other and then make your elbows a little heavier again. So you can see as I did that, I also draw my shoulders gently down on my back and stabilize the shoulder blades on my back. From here, imagine you've got a can in your hand and you're going to pour the contents out behind you. So create this little external rotation of your forearm, and from there start to reach your arms away from each other, keeping the elbows heavy and the arms in that rotation, pouring out your can behind you. Bring the elbows back into your sides and then the forearms come in. And let's repeat that a couple more times. So as the arms open to the sides, you want to check that your wriggling of the fingers allows you to have the hands in your peripheral vision. So you don't want to reach the arms behind you. They want to be slightly out in front of you, which is going to allow your shoulder blades to stay wide across the back and really get into the part of the shoulder that we want to get into here. So let's do this one more time. This arm reached, keeping the elbows, or rather keeping the elbows out in front of us and reaching the arms with that rotation of your forearms. You might even here feel some stretch across the shoulders already, maybe a little bit across the chest, maybe some nervy stretch. So just bring the arms back in and release that. Okay, we're going to add one more layer here. So bring your left hand and just place it on the front of your rib cage here. Right arm stays into your sides, and again we rotate the arm. And from here, imagine your inner elbow pressing a little bit forwards as you pour that can out behind you. Now again, elbow stays heavy and we're going to reach the arm away. And then once we get there, we're going to move the arm slightly backwards. And as you move the arm backwards, like right there for me, I'm starting to really feel a stretch down my arm. Now the reason you've got your hand here on your rib cage is to prevent your ribs from thrusting forwards in order to take your arm backwards. So you're keeping the rib cage stacked over your pelvis as the arm travels back, still pouring that can out behind you, keeping the shoulder dropped and the elbow in a micro bend. So let's do that one more time, just keeping a little eye here on the ribs, staying quiet, moving with the breath, yes, but not shearing forwards. Bring the arm back in and we'll add one more layer here. So we open the arm and we're going to tip the head to the side, coming into this right-sided neck stretch. You'll probably start to feel that already. Let the ear, your left ear, just drop towards your left shoulder And then once again, reach the arm away. Whoa, and there is that stretch. Really much stronger now that we're already starting to stretch out those neck tissues here. And again, you can move the arm back and a little bit forwards. And for me, I don't have to go very far at all to really start to feel that. Keep a gentle bend of the elbow. Whoa, that's super intense for me right now. You can keep the arm still, and you can also just change your head position. So you can play with the angle, the rotation of your head, looking down, looking up. And then just bringing the head and the arm back in and giving that side a little rest. That feels really, really intense. I'm actually quite surprised by how intense that feels for my arm right now. Let's do the second side. Intense in a good way, like a really necessary stretch. So let's see how side number two feels. So right hand across the front of your rib cage with your left elbow to your side, heavy elbow. We bring the arm into external rotation, keeping the inner elbow moving forwards as the tin can you're pouring out behind you as you reach that arm away. Keeping the hand in your peripheral vision, and then again bring the elbow in and forwards. Rotate, extend away, and let's move the arm back and forwards. Remember here, the hand is placed to check on yourself, noticing what your rib cage is doing. We want only here the arm to move from the actual shoulder itself, not from the shoulder blade on the back. So the backward movement won't be vast. And you'll probably feel that stretch running down your arm, or you're likely to feel that. And then bring your arm in and forward. Let's do that one more time with the neck rotation, or the neck side bend rather. So open, tip your head to the side. Already that stretch into the left side of your neck here. And then extend the arm away. Okay, keep that tin can pouring out behind you and begin to move the arm back. Oh, big neck stretch here. And forwards. It eases off as the arm comes forwards, intensifies as the arm travels back. You can keep doing that. You can also turn the head, looking down, looking up, just to explore further sensations of stretch into the neck. Keep the elbows slightly bent, the shoulder dropped. And then let's bring the head and the arm back in and release that. Just bring the arms all the way down, just pausing for a moment, maybe let the eyes close. Palms facing upwards in that receiving mode, already nice and open across the shoulders, across the chest. And just taking a breath there. Letting the eyes open when you're ready. And certainly for me, that feels a lot freer through the neck. You could repeat that several times on each side. And just integrate that into your little movement breaks at your desk or throughout your day whenever you like. So if this felt useful for you, please do like the video. Also share the video with your friends, with your family, and subscribe. And I'm always really happy to receive any feedback from you. So if you want to write a little comment in the box below, let me know how that felt. That would be great as well. So thank you very much for being here with me today, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take good care, and till next time.